Jimmy is Mr. He just dropped his bid off. Okay, so we can just leave it like it is. Okay. The next item on the agenda is consider approval of the fire department rescue squad's first biannual allocation.
Motion.
Second.
Mr. Bishop?
Yes.
Mr. Masters?
Yes.
Mr. Wicker?
Yes.
Mr. Webb? Yes. Mr. Evans?
Yes.
Unanimous.
The next item is to open bids for the detention center building project.
Beginning.
Got one here, Barry.
Got one.
It's probably the best.
Probably pretty dull.
I don't remember the last time you got sharpened.
It's used quite a bit, so it's not very sharp.
It's not very big either.
You're gonna just tear it open?
You don't have to worry about cutting
Hurts
yourself.
worse that way.
I got no sharp.
Not a very smooth wound.
Isaac Tatum Construction.
Isaac Tatum Construction for the 40 by 36 building, 136 8. So 136,800 for the building.
Judge, I'd like to make a motion that yourself as well as the jailer get together,
Yeah.
review, and then come back and make a recommendation to the court.
Sounds good.
Second.
Judge, can we hold this, or you want to just hold it? and
Yeah,
I'll
let
get
me
back?
hold, yeah, in case we, yeah,
Yes, Kevin.
exactly.
Thank you,
You know how
Judge.
Kevin is, we gotta keep
Barry,
things straight.
did they locate that line yet, or have they, that buried? Oh, okay. We'll just holler later. What size of the building?
36?
What was it, Barry? 40
Yes.
It's a 40 by 36.
Yeah, 40 by 36.
Mr. Webb?
Yes.
Mr. Bishop?
Yes.
Mr. Wicker?
Yes.
And Mr. Masters?
Yes.
Unanimous.
Next item is open bids for honor guard surplus vehicle. I don't think we got any. I know we didn't. Jimmy, that's the truck you got out there. You know anything about it as far as what do we need to do? It's just scrap it or?
Well, I mean, actually, if you didn't, our options are A, rebid.
No
Yeah,
bids.
A, rebid it, B, put it up. Well, you have to advertise it, yeah, but my point is advertise, rebid. You can declare it surplus, scrap it, as you were saying, take the money,
I think it's
then the
gonna be our
court can take.
cheapest bid because it costs to advertise it. So.
Yeah. So then the court can take the surplus funds, and I guess we would provide those back to the honor guard, is that correct? Yeah, I mean.
We had actually purchased part of the last vehicle for
Gary.
them, so whatever.
Yeah.
You want to make a bid, Gary?
Also, you can do a donation or tax write-off for the county on that, or what the value of it is for the agency.
We don't pay taxes, we collect them.
But I'm saying the county can do that.
Well, I mean.
To Goodwill, also to the VA, turn it over to them.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I understand, yeah. But we can, but there's no such thing as a tax write-off for a local government, just saying.
Okay.
But anyway, so we just need to surplus it and dispose of it. That's okay.
Motion to declare the honor guard vehicle surplus and have it scrapped.
Second.
Mr. Evans?
Yes.
Mr. Webb?
Yes.
Mr. Masters?
Yes.
Mr. Wicker?
Yes.
And Mr. Bishop? Unanimous.
The eighth item is to consider approval of Board of Education Extracurricular Activities Fund.
Motion.
Second.
Judge, or on your motion for that and approving it, can we put a caveat to that we go ahead and approve the funds for the budget, but that we hold off of allocating those funds until we've looked into some other things?
Yeah, that was the last meeting we discussed.
Yeah, they were,
what
I
they-
forgot to mention, they were going to explain, Scott was going to tell us a
What
couple
they-
of questions, and
yeah.
I guess that
Well,
covered
yeah.
everything.
Yeah, we asked for those. I didn't know, again, I wasn't here for that part of it. I don't know if it's anything about it or not.
Well, in the case we decide, I mean, obviously we agree on funding it, but on what we're going to do with the funds. what direction they're gonna go.
That
So-
we
A little
see
more
fit,
stringent.
so.
So,
We need a
You
motion
had that?
to,
well, we add that to Master's motion.
Yeah, motion to find that with that provision that we get a report, more stringent report from the Board of Education as to where the funds are going.
And then the court have,
Yeah.
then we'll vote on the final declaration of those funds. Thank you.
Mr. Masters?
Yes.
Mr. Bishop?
Yes.
Mr. Elder?
Yes.
Mr. Webb? Yes. Mr. Wicker?
Yes.
Unanimous.
item number 9 is consider approval of budget transfer.
Motion.
Second.
Mr. Elder?
Yes.
Mr. Masters?
Yes.
Mr. Wicker?
Yes.
Mr. Webb? Yes. Mr. Bishop?
Yes.
Number 10, consider approval of bidding out Helm Schoolhouse Road chip seal project. That's the project that we did receive the grant on.
Motion.
Second.
Mr. Elder?
Yes.
Mr. Bishop?
Yes.
Mr. Webb?
Yes.
Mr. Wicker?
Yes.
Mr. Masters?
Yes.
Unanimous.
Item number 11, consider approval to advertise for Athletes of the Year Directory of County Services personnel ad in the Lebanon Enterprise.
Motion.
We do that every year as well.
Yeah.
I think it looks like it's about $4.59 for
Yeah, I
a full
think-
page.
Yeah.
We do it each year. So.
Did you get a second on that, Jay? Second.
Mr. Elder? Yes. Mr. Bishop?
Yes.
Mr. Webb? Yes. Mr. Masters?
Yes.
Mr. Wicker?
Yes.
Unanimous.
That's the one, Craig, it's got the directory and gives all the offices' numbers and all that, so.
Cell number on it.
Cell number 2, you cell numbers on there.
Yeah.
Get a hold to me.
Department reports, Jimmy?
Both tractors and boom mower, those y'all, a couple weeks ago, we cost $5,000 fix. Get the boat in and tore into it, it's gonna cost more than it's probably gonna put in the transmission. Some of the gears broke off and got in there and it tore most of the gears up.
How's that thing?
I was trying the tractor.
Yeah. Is that up? No. That's
We
kind
just, that's the one we went to Florida and picked
Florida
up.
bought.
that's kind
We got it cheap,
Must not like
cheaper.
this, must not like this weather.
Yeah,
I'll tell y'all, them boom mowers, you can go out and ask the state or anybody, them tractors that got these boom mowers.
they take a beating.
They take a beat, they rub.
Yeah.
But, I'll get back to y'all in a couple weeks and give y'all a price. I don't know. I ain't got-
How old is that boom mower? Will you get with the tractor? The
Yeah.
last boom mower we had for a substantially longer period, didn't we?
Yeah, we had that old
Ask them about
one
boom mower.
forever.
What's
The tractor, transmission and tractor.
trying with the tractor? Boom mowers, okay.
Is that a Kubota? Okay. I think blue next time.
They had just cut off. I was in Lawson's when they come in there, so they was driving and Kubota just cut off, like he shut the switch off. What was that deal?
You want him?
I was in Lawson's the other morning, and some,
The other tractor that we bush hog with has got a master fuse, and it shoots, it shoots once a year. And it shot the other day when we was driving around the building, it shut off,
well, they told me just like you cut the switch off.
it's like you cut it off.
Mr. Gary, is that something you can fix?
I was driving around with it.
Don't surprise me none.
The switch for that supposed to be here tomorrow.
Alright.
The CD&D, we got it all sold down. I got all of them mowed for the year, bush hog and stuff, and, Joe Boone is gonna come and blow straw on them. One of them pretty close. It'll cost roughly $1,200, but it's got to be done to
get it closed.
get it closed.
Do you need a motion on that to approve that expenditure?
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt.
Motion.
Second?
Mr. Elder?
Yes.
Mr. Webb?
Yes.
Mr. Masters?
Yes?
Mr. Wicker?
Yes.
Mr. Bishop?
Yes.
Once he does that, when will we be done with it? Go back to, is that the one out in Montgomery's or Hayden's, I mean?
I still got to take care of them for 5 to 7 years.
Well, that's what I was wondering.
But you still have to, Keith just recently sent a notification to the state, and they're verifying it, and Nally and Hayden's got to sign off on it.
But I mean,
Yeah.
okay, that's what I was wondering. I didn't know if we was completely done or you still had to monitor it
No,
or
you
so on.
still got to monitor and mow, keep them mowed. Due to not receiving many applications, I'd like to run it for a couple more weeks, till 8/1 anyway.
Motion to approve advertisement?
Second.
Mr. Elder?
Yes.
Mr. Bishop?
Yes.
Mr. Masters?
Yes.
Mr. Wicker?
Yes.
And Mr. Webb? Unanimous.
Y'all know several road signs down. I don't know if it's this time of year or something, but if we keep a couple of people putting signs up, you put them up one day and you go back to the road next day and they're gone. So,
School's out.
no, we got people putting them up. They turn it down fast as we get them put up.
You hear me? School's out.
And, blacktop, now they can be back around the second week in August, and we're gonna start it. That's probably all we'll be doing till we get it done. And, other than that, everything's pretty good. Mr. Organ.
We ever heard anything back on that bridge on Phillips Lane, or is it still?
We're gonna call tomorrow before we applied for that 80/20 for last year. We should know something tomorrow, I hope.
Okay.
Thank you, Jim.
Thank you.
Keith had to step out, looks like, but he did have a report in there.
Thank you, Keith.
What, for stepping out and giving us a
Oh, no, for his report. I'm sorry. Thank you, sir.
Barry?
We got the monthly report submitted in to you all. Like I said, I haven't had any comments back, but Tina and them's added a lot of graph work in there. It kind of shows you by agency who's got the most arrests coming in each month, as well as it also has the charges on what's the leading charge. Of course, between methamphetamines and failure to appear, they consider one another coming up. But anyway, the report is very informative if you look through it and look at those graphs and stuff. But one of the very interesting things, you look over here in Marion County, this last month we hit it 86% on recidivism. That's our individuals that keep returning back to jail.
86%.
You know, it's just a losing battle. I was in court last Monday with Lisa and them, and they had 160 cases on district court. And it's just, I mean, you wouldn't even have enough room to lock them all up, whether they need it or not. Treatment continues to be a barrier, and just drug use and drug addiction, period, substance abuse. But anyhow, that's hopefully that's a very informative report. I think they improved it a lot by adding the graphs and stuff, so you can actually see what's happening on a monthly basis.
It is good.
I also did submit a letter to talk with the judge again this week, and I know I brought this up in the past. I just want to make sure it stays out there, and that's the starting salary of our staff, employees. We put out advertisements, we bring in applicants, we go through the process of doing the interviews, doing the background checks on the interviews, and interviewees and stuff, only to, we lose them to other industry before we can get them started. We lost 4 this past month that we had tentatively scheduled to start in our in-service classes, or pre-service classes this July. And then, but they took jobs for $12.50 with $600 sign-on bonuses and stuff of that nature, stuff that we don't offer. And one thing in this business is, we're a law enforcement, military type business that takes, there's some integrity, there's some coachability. You got to hire the right individual that will stay on the job. And the stress level continues to rise year after year. I think that's incorporated with everything from our school systems, what we're listening to just general public and society. So nonetheless, I put it out there again in a letter form for you that, we're still battling that battle, and just hopefully we can pull that committee together and look to see if there's anything that we can reach out there and try to get a stipend for hiring new employees.
And here's the thing. It's you're right. We're very fortunate in the county that we have the industry we do, and their starting wages in some areas are very good, and it's unemployment's at I guess, an all-time low
All-time
period.
low, yeah.
So, the fact is that I agree, we all agree that we've got to look at yours, we've got to look at the EMS, we've got to look at road department, so, of course, we've adjusted some of those, but sheriff's department, same way. I mean, it's something that has to be looked at. Judge, whenever you want to address it and get together on it, let's do it, because it's something that, from a competitive standpoint, the fact is, as you know, we're competing against local industry for good people. And good people are going to go where they get paid. And, so.
I mean, county government in itself is an industry.
Yes.
We have a lot of employees, and we have a lot of services that the public depends on us providing. And in providing that, we've got to have employees to be there to do those services or perform those tasks. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's again, it's something, I know it's going to come at a cost. It's going to come at us trying to cut. I mean, the money's got to come from somewhere. It's what I understand as we look at this. So.
And just like the school resource officer, we want to support that as well. But again, that's what we have to deal with, because it's a whole aspect in regards to, as you know, and as well as all the people in individuals management, it's a retainage. How do we retain our people? We're going to continue to lose those individuals. So.
What we do have is, I know it's hard when you hire a young person, they don't really look at retirement benefits. That's one thing we are rich in. But, the young folks they just worry about what's in there. That's just, yeah.
Our degree counselors, counseling staff, I mean, they're leaving to go to the state job stuff $6 ahead of what we're paying them. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to catch up. Even the local communicare folks are still $4 to $5 ahead of what our counselors make. So it's just.
The other aspect too, though, is that, as you know, the new retirement program is, the fact is that the old retirement program was very rich.
It was.
And,
which one's there now?
well, yeah.
We don't know yet.
Yeah, but basically what they have now, just like bringing in a new deputy and so forth, what they have now, realistically, it's a 401k. It's not a true, per se, retirement program that at the end of your 27 years or 30, that you can count on that, that check, that solid check. So it's
Well,
a little different.
Put it out there again, just if there's any way we could, I know it's not going to happen immediately, but if there's something we've got to be planning for, because it's definitely not going to correct itself or go away.
It's affecting our department, like Jimmy, we had to advertise that again. We gonna have to do something to be
Well, the
able.
thing about it, is
When's the last time?
riding down the road, the problems, I'm gonna say universal. There's help signs out in front of all the factories. That makes competition a little
Think
stiff.
about our business, the county jail is 24/7, and we're by law to keep it going, so it's gotten pretty thin right now. Actually, the other misfortune, we've got about 5, you got 5 off on medical leave. So
Chew,
that made.
that's a bunch.
Oh, yes, it's just, they hit a spell there.
Jesus.
Barrett, real quick, on that, I don't understand, what does failure to appear, what does that actually mean? What is that? I know I hear it on the news all the
Didn't
time.
appear in court on this,
Well, I mean,
Not
for-
show up for the court date.
They did not show up.
well, I didn't know it was that or sentencing, or I didn't know, it's just
No,
not,
if they have a
They were
court date,
assigned a court date and they did not show.
okay.
they did
that's-
not show up, and then that's actually defined with the court order, so the judge will say, just lock them up and bring them to court.
let me allude to that. I spent 8 hours in jail for failure to appear, but I had appeared. I had paid the fine, I had a receipt that said I had, but I still spent 8 hours in jail for failure to appear.
You get credit for that.
Human error in documentation.
That was in E-Town.
Yeah, that's a clerk.
That was in E-Town, that had nothing to do with Marion County.
Yeah, that was clerk.
Do you get credit for that, Steve, if you get
That was
locked up
clerk.
again?
And I have to say, I was not a good inmate.
You weren't a pretty one either, that's for sure.
Got that right. So I can tell you what FTA means.
Thank you, Barry.
You want to,
If I could say something, Judge, just to back up
what Barry talked about, because recently, and I'm looking at this battle myself with deputies, talking to court security position as well. But specifically, full-time deputies that I'm looking at is I'm competing with surrounding agencies, in particular now with the Lebanon Police Department due to a recent increase for their officers there. So, you know, this has become an issue, just like you said, when you're advertising for jobs and they're not even applying, we got a problem.
Yeah, just, we gotta do something. That's true. I agree 100%.
Did we want to go ahead and make a motion on Jerry Hayden?
We haven't, yeah, we can, I guess. Barry, you need to
Yeah,
hire.
I need approval on Jerry Hayden.
Motion.
Second.
Mr. Elder.
Yes.
Yes.
Mr. Wicker.
Yes.
Mr. Webb.
Yes.
Mr. Bishop.
Thank you, Dan.
Unanimous.
Thank you. Thanks for the report. It's a lot better.
Yes, it is.
It is, very
I like
nice.
pictures.
Like pictures, my team too.
If you can give us,
We couldn't work better with pictures.
yeah, you give us crayons,
Hey,
we'll really
Barry.
have a big time, I tell you,
Most of us, this age range, pictures do a lot for us.
if you can see them.
Right.
Robbie's not here with EMS. I've talked to him a couple times this week. It seems like things are going okay. We got any ambulances working on or anything?
We put a air conditioner over on one today. They all supposed to be working.
Laurie? You anything?
Good job.
Great report.
Animal control,
Gotcha.
Larry, you talked to
Yeah, I
Kay?
talked to Kay. She had like Steve had a doctor's appointment or something today, and she said that everything's going well. They've been painting. They found some kind of epoxy paint they've been trying to get for their kennels, and they're working on that. And she said everything's working well, no problems.
Good deal. Career Center, I thought Elizabeth was coming tonight. She ain't here, is she?
No.
And I went up there last Thursday. They were having a job fair for Montebello, and it's just a busy place. If y'all ever get a chance to go, about any day during the week, it's
Cranking it.
It's cranking. I know they're doing a lot of stuff. Yeah, they're doing a lot of stuff for the jail as well. So if you get a chance, go up there and visit with them. Next item on the agenda is old business, new business. We do have to open bids for box culverts and bridges. I think I do have one bid here, Jimmy. Maybe two. That's for two different bridges. This one is for Phillips Lane box culvert. If y'all been out there, that bridge is pretty narrow, isn't it, Jimmy?
Narrow. This is for Hornback Construction.
19,999.
Looks like 36,000.
Dang.
That's the Phillips Bridge.
Phillips Lane Bridge. Yep. 36 even.
And this is the White Oak Bridge.
$80, $20 money on
I'll find out tomorrow. Should.
You want my sharp knife?
You might not look for it.
That finger sharpener on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, finger sharpener.
White Oak Bridge is 95,000 each.
Motion to have the judge and
Was that Hornback also?
Yeah, Hornback.
have the judge and Mr. Rakes, along with the road committee, review and make a recommendation to the court.
Second.
Mr. Elder.
Yes.
Mr. Webb. Mr. Bishop.
Yes.
Mr. Masters.
Yes.
Mr. Wicker.
Yes.
Unanimous.
Thank you, Jim.
Thank you, Jim.
Appreciate it. The next item on the agenda, if y'all noticed when you came in, or if you came in the front door, you can come in the front door now. The building is back to, we do have the front doors open again. They did remove the columns from the outside part of them. So this next item is to consider approval to retain outside counsel for litigation regarding this issue. These
Motion.
Second.
Lisa, would you like to say something about that?
Well, I just think we need to get someone that has experience in construction litigation. With some expertise in that, so.
Agreed.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes. Mr. Coyle? Yes. Mr. Ware?
Lisa,
Mr.
you did give me a gentleman, a list of a guy that you, is that,
Yeah,
do it,
well, we'd like to get classified first and
see if he would be available?
We did get a lot of pictures and things as they disassembled.
We took pictures and,
Because they definitely were not constructed properly, so.
yeah, it's, yeah, we need to get it taken care of best we can. Barry, one thing I didn't, you had some surplus items, I think, do we need to?
Yes, we got some items that are just, when we need to disregard them, and some cabinets and stuff that probably take to recycle or trash.
Do we need a motion? or-
Motion to declare surplus.
Second.
Mr. Trietta? Yes. Mr. Masters?
Yes.
Mr. Bishop? Yes. Mr. Coyle?
Yes.
Mr. Ware? Yes.
Anything else?
Plus, Mr. Mudd's here. He might give us an update. I know that the ruling came down on the PSC and so forth.
It did. The original, I guess, rate that was presented before the arbitration around forming PSC was 34%, and we'll find more to come down to 12.
That's good.
Give any idea what our next,
Ready for Marion back from Marion County Water District and returning Marion County Water District will issue a credit
To your customers.
Gallons to use. That will be a somewhat complicated matter to get that done.
How will you do that as a credit on their bill, or just send them a check for that, or how?
Cash.
What?
I was
That's what I-
gonna go get them $10.
Yeah.
do you have any idea what the new rate adjustment, what it will be?
16%.
16%, I mean, what's that roughly make it?
We're in the process of several things here. The PSC allows the original estimated legal fees by Lebanon's attorneys was on the very start of this case was around $72,000. That exceeded that on Lebanon's side. I don't know their total numbers, but I know it exceeded that. Way over exceeded that. The PSC also ruled that they could revamp that to Marion County Water District to 72,000. It's based on 2,000 for 3 years a month that we have to pay them, Marion County Water District. And I think it's gonna be up to them how to do that. That paperwork has to be sent in to PSC and approved. All this has to go back to them, whatever you do, as far as credits, refunds, all that has to be approved by public service.
So let me ask you a question. What about, I'm just curious, I know that the 16% rate, that was in regards to the Marion County Water District customers, and you, I don't know, Judge, if you know, or Jimmy, but what about residents of the city of Lebanon? Will our rate go down to 16, or are they going to keep it up there?
I do not know, and that's, PSC cannot, they have no jurisdiction on that, only over on us. And that's the reason why
Gotcha.
That's up to Lebanon, I can't.
I didn't know if you knew or not. All right, thank you.
I think it was the PSC&A when you started talking about lowering the rate, but when they said that Marion County Waters had to pay the attorney fee, I dropped that to a B.
But we got, the district's got its own attorney fees too, so.
I guess Lebanon Water District pay y'all's, don't they?
no,
What I think.
You got, originally, there was, did you got, and did the water board, the county water board ever make an offer if, say, working with them over a 3-year period? I mean, was that ever presented to the water board?
Several verbal offers stating that, yes.
Okay.
Considering they keep the 34%, maybe scatter it out over 3 years, and they never would accept that.
Yeah. Well, the only reason I asked, because I'd heard that, and the other thing is that, just like anything, if we'd been able to work this out in the beginning, it would have saved everybody a lot of time and trouble, so. But I guess that's what you got the PSC for, so. Thank you.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Okay, man.
Pay the bills, in addition.
Second.
Mr. Webb?
Yes.
Mr. Masters?
Yes.
Mr. Bishop?
Yes.
Yes.
Anybody else? MTA.
Second. Thank you.